What's up, everybody? It's your girl Be Nice T coming straight at you from Channel 54, the Canal 54, the Channel 5, the Channel 54, and the Channel O Sheepsa. Good morning to you on this Thursday. It is another great day. One more day fighting till we get to Friday, the weekend. I wanted to come on here like I do every day, but yesterday I didn't have time to vlog. So yesterday's song for W, which was Wednesday, is Woman's Work by Maxwell. That song is good. If you haven't heard that song, you need to listen to it. It's really slow, but Maxwell has a nice, light, airy tenor voice. It's really high, and he jams. So that song, Woman's Work. And all this time, I thought it was Women's World. Oh, silly me, it's Woman's Work. So that was yesterday's song. Today's song is Take My Heart by FOONA. And that's her name. She's a female artist, reggae artist. And her name is FOONA. Look it up. I think it should be on Apple Music. Take My Heart. It's one of my favorite songs. She's one of my favorite reggae artists. And I think she needs to be up there and recognized. But she's one of those artists that's not really known out there like Bob Marley, but she's the bomb. So Take My Heart by FOONA, one of my favorites. Please take the time to listen to it and let me know what you think about it. Comment below, guys. Okay, this morning, let's see, I wanted to give my condolences to the Texas shooting, all the families and the poor children who passed away, the teachers. So sad what happened, and it's very unfortunate, and I hope that, you know, that things get better in the world. Like, it's just getting so dangerous in this world where people can just go out, walk into a school and just start shooting for what? So I don't want to dwell on that. I know everybody's been watching and keeping up with it. I've been watching some YouTube videos, and it's so sad. It just breaks my heart, and I start wiping my tears when I see the pictures of all these young children who have passed away, have yet to live their lives. It's so sad. So, well, I pray for the families and that they'll be comforted. And I don't know what to say, because if that was me, if it was one of my nephews and my niece, I'd be shattered. So I can't imagine what the parents would feel like. So blessings to them. I hope they can be comforted by their family and by their faith. Another sad announcement. Samoan island reggae artist Laga Savea has passed away yesterday. It's so sad. Very young. I'm not sure if he reached 50. I'm not sure, but he was a very good reggae artist, and he was from Lanakuli, and he's good friends with Fiji. So I know it's very sad that he passed away. I'm not sure of the cause of death, but it's really sad. So I wanted to share the story. The first time I met Laga Savea was in, I want to say 2010, when I went to New Zealand to meet my sister to help her out with her concert she was doing out there. And I flew from LA to Fiji by myself. Then from Fiji to New Zealand, I was flying with the band, Fiji's band, J-Boog, Laga Savea. So when I was in Fiji, I just saw this group of poly people, but I didn't see Fiji or J-Boog, so I didn't know it was the band who they were Filipino and Laga. But I didn't know, you know, I didn't want to go, hey guys, are you part of Fiji's band, blah blah blah. I didn't know them. So they were in their little group, and I just passed right by them and went about, you know, just walking around in the airport. And then when it was time to get on the plane, I was kind of lost. So I followed them. I didn't know how the airport or the system worked in Fiji. And so I followed them thinking, okay, they must be part of Fiji's band, and he looks Samoan. So my sister told me that I was going to meet Fiji at the airport. I did not see Fiji at the airport. He was not there. He was in a special room, some VIP room, I don't know, just hanging out, but I didn't know where to go. So I followed them when they said plane leaving from Fiji to New Zealand, and I was like, where the heck do I go? So I went and I followed them. I stood like 10, 15 steps behind them. So I followed them, and I got on the plane, and apparently it was the right plane. Right when I get on the plane in first class, who do I see? Fiji and J-Boog. I'm like, where were you? I was looking all over the place. I went to the CD shop in the Fiji airport, and I'm like, excuse me, do you by any chance know where Fiji is? And they're like, Fiji who? I'm like, the singer. Have you seen him? And they're like, and they look at me and they're like laughing kind of. They're like, no, but we have his CD. And I wanted to say, girl, I know who he is. I'm not even lying. I'm trying to find him, but you know, those were my inner thoughts. So I get on the plane and Fiji and J-Book are sitting there, and I'm looking at Fiji like, Fiji, I was looking all over for you. I didn't know where to go, so I just followed this group of Polynesians, and I was hoping that they were the ones to go to New Zealand. I said, so lucky for me, it was them, and that was Laga Savea. I did not know. So he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, sis. And I went in the back to my seat. And then across from me was seated this Samoan guy who I did not know. He was very quiet, had his earphones in his ear. And I was like, hi, are you Langa? Because he was the only Samoan one there. I go, are you Langa? I'm Be Nice. I'm Bernadette's sister. Burns sister. They know her as Burns. I'm Burns' sister. I'm going to New Zealand too. And he didn't even say anything. He goes, he just waved. He's so quiet. He doesn't really talk a lot. He just waved, and then he gave me the earphones, and I put it on my ears, and it was Carrie Underwood's Jesus Take the Wheel, and he was like this. He was telling me to listen to it, so I was listening to it, and I gave it back to him. And it was just so funny that I was so lucky to just go with my instincts and follow this group of people, because if not, I would have been in Fiji saying Bula Vinaka to the staff and everybody there at the airport. So luckily I followed them, and I want to say that I followed because of Langa. I was like, this looks like a Polynesian guy, and I think he's going in the right direction, let me follow. So that's the first time I met Langa, and very quiet, doesn't speak too much, really a good producer like Fiji, and a great singer. I love his voice, I love his music as well. And it's really sad that he also passed away. The cause of death, I'm not sure, but he was very young. So I just hope that his family is comforted as well. We'll keep them in prayers, and hopefully things get better in this world. I mean, we just gotta keep it pushing. I just pray that our kids will be safe. School is almost over. I don't know if we can find a solution or any suggestions to see how we can tighten up security for our kids. School should be a safe place for our children to go and learn. And I don't know if they're gonna think about doing virtual for a while just to keep it safe, but luckily school is almost over. So praying for those people in Texas, praying for Laga Savea's family as well. So everybody, today is Thursday, Thankful Thursday, or you know, just a regular Thursday. I wanted to give a big shout out to all of my cousins who have been commenting. Thank you so much. I want to let you know that I read every one of them. It's not like I have 1,000 comments, but I read all your comments, and I appreciate you taking the time to comment, letting us know what's going on in your lives. So I do want to come on here and say thank you so much for that. I'm going to continue to watch anime because I need to get back into the groove. And I'm going to, I think my next thing is, I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys earlier, that I'm going to start watching Korean movies, and I'll put my reviews. If you're not, I'm going to invite you guys to our page. I have a K-drama page and a K-pop page. Ooh, wow. And a K-pop page. And I'll go ahead and I'll invite you guys if you're not already members. One of my friends made the K-pop page and the K-drama page, so thank you to her for making those pages. And I also am trying to go to the 17 concert. 17 is an all-boy group. I think there's 13 of them in the group. I often wonder, with 13, so many people in the group, who sings what? You know, I mean, they're all singers and they're all dancers. Well, they do have a rap line too. I think all the K-pop groups do. All right, guys. Make it a great day. Keep it pushing. Let's keep it positive. Let's be safe. My 5 minutes is way overdue. Sorry about that. What do I always say? Sarangu, saranghe. Orahu, orane. All right, guys. On my way to the CPT. Whoop. The city that I love the most because they pay my RENT. I got my PWEPCs, my AMIGOCs, and no EYE. CANDYZs. All right, everybody. Make it a great day. Fighting, and I'm out.